Hi, good day everyone. I'm Simon Dawson, Senior Lecturer at Cardiff Met University. Welcome to my short interviews with industry specialists, where I get to ask them about their field of work, their essential skills that they use, and any advice that they can offer students during their studies or when they graduate. Today I'm joined by T. Sandhu, the Operations Director for Samosa Co, a Welsh-based Indian food company. T, welcome and thank you for talking to me today.
Hi Simon, how you doing?
Great, thank you. So first, T, I'd just like to ask if you can explain a little bit about what you do, please.
Yes, of course. So obviously, my name's T, and we're a family business. So it was set up back in 2009 by myself, my mum and dad, Suki and Goldie. We are a samosa co. So we started off making some really, really good Indian snacks, such as samosas, bhajis, pakoras, as the name would suggest. But over the years, obviously, we've expanded our range to provide more products such as meals, accompaniments. So we produce a number of like curries and ready meals, pickles, chutneys, curry sauces. So we've got quite a range of products at the moment, focused mainly on the vegetarian and vegan sectors.
Oh, fantastic. So what made you jump into the line of setting up your own business then?
I think growing up, growing up since I was young into family businesses. So previously, before this company, my parents had corner shops, spa stores in and around Cardiff. So ever since I was young, I'd always go to the shop with my mum or dad in the mornings, open up the shop and be there all day and help them, help them out in the shop and whatever, fill the shelves and a few things like that. So growing up in that environment has probably stemmed me in the path of just good work ethic and hard work and being able to make something for yourselves and your family and doing that. And then when we started this business, it was an idea that we all had, and it came off experience of making samosas and things like that at the shop. We thought, let's expand the horizons and try this new business. And again, setting up this, it's been fantastic, and it's been 10 years now, and we seem to be growing and growing.
It's great. Yeah, I've seen a lot of your products in some of the retail stores, and it's fantastic to see that you're going out there. And especially when I go to things like food shows, and you always see a stand with either yourself or one of your parents on there selling onion bhajis and a range of other Indian food products.
Yes, yeah, it's as well as a business being directed for food service hospitality, but also retail, so places like Morrison's or Costco. The food shows, so the local farmers markets and the food festivals that we have all year round, from Royal Welsh Show to Cowbridge Food Fest, Abergavenny, Cardiff Food and Drink. I think those events really excite us. It brings back our memories of being in the shop and being face to face with customers and selling the product and also just being able to talk to customers, whether if it's about the product or not, or just about their day. I think it's important for us to do that, and we enjoy it. It's exciting, and it gets us out and about, rather than just sat in the office or working in the factory every day.
Fantastic. So what kind of essential skills then do you use on a regular basis that help with your job?
Essentially, you've got the basic essential skills such as communication and teamwork. Yeah. We've got obviously we have a number of staff that work with us, whether on the factory floor or admin staff and even marketing and sales, and having the right communication pathways and skills between all of those sets is important. Not only just to mention the fact that we're a family business, and having the right communication with your parents is also essential too. But also, I think in the food industry itself, being able to learn and adapt to new ways of working, being able to learn and adapt to the food safety aspects of how you work, and also the ever-changing industry that food and drink is. I think that food is something that people always enjoy. It's always trending, and there's something new coming in. And being able to adapt is a key part of this industry, and a key part of being part of the business.
All right. Okay, yeah, that's great. So is there any sort of extracurricular activities that you could suggest that might help a student while they're at university?
I think being able to work part as a team. So if you enjoy any hobbies such as playing any sport or getting involved in any team. It doesn't have to be sport, any other team things that you have, any clubs, and being able to work with others is important. So having some kind of work experience, food related is great, but if not, even if you've got work experience in other environments, it's great because you're learning how to do different things. I think whenever you go into any new business, you have to have that flexibility. So any extra, I think being able to know about the food and drink industry is important. Not just what's on the supermarket shelves, but what's happening in your local delis, what's happening in your local markets, but also what's happening around the rest of the UK or around the world, what's trending. I think that's an important part to have too.
Fantastic. So if you were interviewing for a new member of staff to come in your team, like a manager or a supervisor or some kind of graduate role, and if you had a range of CVs that were in front of you, what are the type of areas within the CVs that you would be looking at? What would stand out?
For me, it would probably be experience is one of the first things we'd look at. Not just work experience, but also the knowledge and everything that person has taken from whether if it's school, college, university. Don't actually have to have a degree. It's just being able to apply whatever their knowledge had in any industry or any kind of work that they've done or anything that they've studied. Being able to use that or apply that to what we have and how it can benefit ourselves, yourself, and the business itself. I also think that flexibility is also, I think I mentioned flexibility before, but I think that's important for us to look at. We're a small company, but we're a growing company, and with that we need, and we're all flexible that we work in, and I think with that whoever joins the team needs to have that within them as well and be able to be flexible.
Yeah, I think it's a good point, because a lot of businesses now, the food industry isn't a 9-to-5 job. Businesses work earlier, they work later, and they work weekends sometimes. Yes,
yeah, absolutely. We the factory's open from 7 in the morning, and we could finish at 4, we could finish at 6, we could finish at 8 in the evening. Obviously we wouldn't be working 12 hours shifts, but it's being able to change those, change your working hours to adapt, because things change, demand changes. Even for now, obviously we're facing a challenge at the moment, as nearly all businesses are with this COVID pandemic. And the demand does change. So we've had to change how we've done our business, our work, who we target our products at, and being able to have that mindset, have that broad availability of being able to do something a bit different from a day to day. It's the industry changes a lot, so every single day will be different. So it's not just 9 to 5 sat in front of a desk and in front of the computer on your desk. It really, really is different. There's obviously working in a food factory. It's physical work too. So being able to have that skill is important for us.
Fantastic. Tig, it's been great talking to you today. I think you've given some really good and interesting advice to seek, not just those that are at university or going to university, but anybody looking to go into a job or a career path like yourself. So thank you. Good luck with Samosa Co. And I hope to talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Simon. It was lovely to speak to you. And speak again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.